Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to Joy is Real. It is 7:01 p.m. here on the West Coast. That's me. Look, that's me. Oh Lord, we already starting with the stutter joy. That means it is 10:01 p.m. on the East Coast. What's going on, Atlanta, Florida, and New York, and whomever else I may have on the East Coast? And as well, that means it is 9:01 p.m. in my hometown of St. Louis, Missouri. Why does this thing sound so muffled? Oh, I don't know. Every day the audio sounds different. I have to work on this. Have mercy, have mercy. But welcome to Joy is Real. We are here to, oh man, I'm gonna have to get this from my, see, I've done so many resets, baby, that everything, I should have done this 20 minutes ago. But anyways, I got to sign into everything, y'all. Let's see here. They had sent me an email. Okay, there we go. I had some issues with my computer and I had to reset it. And with a reset, you lose all your cache and stuff and have to sign back into things and all that stuff. All right, all right, all right. So we're gonna put that up there. All right. And let's get on over here. Do. There we go. There we go. Checking the audio, making sure everything is all good. Everybody, as you come in, please hit the like button. I would greatly appreciate it. And you replay viewers, make sure you're liking and sharing too. That helps the channel. That's what they tell me. That's what they tell me. I swear, I promise you, I feel like I'm underwater. Why does it sound like that? I don't have no effect on that I know of. Honey, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but it sounds like I'm so like, I don't know. I feel like I'm underwater. Oh, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. You can hear everything. I'm pouring me a glass of wine, y'all, before we get started. Before we get started, we got some Stella Black on deck. All right, a little half a glass. Oh, you want to be loud. All right, all right. But how are you guys doing this evening? I promise you I sound like I am underwater. Is something going on with my hearing, Jesus? Or is my sound deck doing some things? Do I sound okay to you guys? You know what? Let me check real fast. One moment. Hold your horses. You guys, you know what? Let me check. All right, the sounds good. It just for some reason I feel like I'm underwater. I don't know where that's coming from. It didn't sound like that yesterday. But whatever. Whatever. Let's get up. So we are reviewing season 9, episode 12, Shady now, Sunny later. So I'm guessing this episode getting ready to revolve around Sunny. Lord have mercy. Y'all know Sunny from my hometown. And I don't like how it came about that she is on this show, because one thing I know about St. Louis women is they don't mind stealing your man. Believe you me, I know from experience in my own family that, women can be something else. And more than likely, you should watch them at all times. And I ain't even taking me off the table with that, um, because we all have a side to us, um, that can be, devious. Um, and when that side comes out, it can be quite ugly. Women can be very ugly. Even the prettiest ones can be very ugly, very ugly. But let's see. We're getting ready to see what Sunny talking about in just a second. I'm just waiting for some folks to come on in the room. Just waiting on some folks to come on in the room. Sometimes it take a moment for those notifications to come on. And I didn't see a notification come on with this one. Usually I do, but I have gone live today a few times, and I heard that the algorithm like does some things when you like come live multiple times a day. Um, it does different things, so it may not be notifying folks that I'm live. So we just gonna give some folks a couple more minutes. Let's see if we can get like maybe 3, 4 people in here before we get started. But hello to it's been some people come in because some folks that came in and hit the like button and they got skedaddled up out of here. I really am upset about why my sound sounds like I am underwater. Let me check this audio. It has okay. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Is that helping? No, that is not helping. We're gonna turn this mic up a little bit, maybe not. I don't know. Or maybe we should do the adjust. No, 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 no. Okay, we're just gonna leave it at that. All right. But yeah, it sounds like I'm so underwater. I don't like that. I don't like that. But hello. So while we're waiting for some folk to get in here, let's play my favorite song that I have stored in in the studio. I need to upload some more music because I noticed while I was live earlier, I don't have as much music uploaded to the studio as I thought, honey. I thought I had a lot more going on. But now I'm gonna move this up top since this is one of my favorite ones. All right. So let's give a few minutes for folks to come in. We're gonna play my little favorite song right now. Oh, seriously. Right. All right. All right. Well, not too many folks came on in the room. We're going to get started, y'all, because it is 7:13. 7:13 on a Monday. Did y'all watch the inauguration? I watched a little bit of it. I really wasn't that interested, but I watched a little. I watched a little. Let's go on ahead and get this pulled up here. All right, let's see how everything is looking. We want to take that down right there. All right. So we're about to get into it. Love and Marriage, Huntsville, Season 9, Episode 12. Shady now, Sunny later.
There's something that's holding or keeping you, your mom, not being here. And I think maybe if we all got together and maybe just go out to the graveside, get off some of your grief. You all right?
Good. I don't know. I'm not there yet.
So, do I need to fill anything out before I sign my divorce papers?
You ready to get married again?
Eventually. Sort of, kind of, something like that.
Yeah, believe me, man, you ain't supposed to have no doubt.
We're gonna have a bachelorette party first. 30 years. 30 years. Get ready to turn up. We're gonna have a good time.
Trisha and Martell, if they did do anything, it was before me. What the am I supposed to be mad at?
Do you feel like she intentionally deceived you? What happens when that one lie becomes a second lie and a third lie?
I'm moving on. I'm leaving. I just did.
We keep it moving all day, all night. Yeah. We keep it moving all day, all night. Yeah. Ain't no stopping us. Yeah.
All right. Before we get into everything, I wanted to say hello to the folks just came in the room. I hope you guys are liking and sharing and subscribing. And my favorite person is here as always. Yes, he is. Mr. Dow is in the house. And he knows, yes, he knows that I have something special for him.
If I gotta do it, I'ma do the most. Since they paid to see a show, got the South overflow, yeah. If I gotta do it, I'ma do the most. Watching me to take no raise a toast to the goat, yeah. Body be dripping and sandy. Pat on my nose with that fancy. Money on me, I got plenty. Hundreds, fifties, and 20s.
Thank you, Mr. Dow, for being here. I appreciate you, sir. I do. I do. All right. He's sending me love through the airways. Thank you so much, darling, and thank you for sharing. Excuse me, y'all. Y'all know I had this recovering smoker's cough. It's getting better, y'all. I promise you it was a lot worse. We are coming up on 2 years of no smoking cigarettes. Yes, we are, honey. I never thought that I would be able to put down that nasty habit, but I have put it down and hopefully never to pick it back up again. All right, so let's get started with Love and Marriage Huntsville Season 9, Episode 12. Shady now, Sunny later. I guess they're moving forward with the vow renewal, huh? All right, let's go. Everybody got a white car pulling up, huh?
Oh, yeah, good, son. How
Hey,
you doing?
boo.
Chris on his way?
He should be on his way. Hopefully.
Okay.
So today we're doing the vow renewal walkthrough with the kids. This is going to be very exciting and an improvement from where we got married at the last time.
Now, you know, Love Bug, that I'm not too keen about the wigs. However, though, babe, you look quite pretty here. Yes, you do. Listen, now my computer is doing all these extra things. I need you not to get in the way. All right? Stay in your lane, computer. Stay in your lane. What is this anyway? I don't even know what this is. Listen, now, I need you to, what is this? Mm-mm. No, what did you mean scrolling? Oh, okay, I see what that is. All right, we need to figure out how to get that off. I'll do it later, but it's already bothering me. But let me go back to Nell. I like your look here, Nell, for you to be a woman of a particular age, which I probably should stop saying that because it doesn't matter. But you look very good. I like this look here. You look very poised and what I wouldn't say trendy, but you know, like you got a little current swag going on. I like it.
I would definitely agree. I mean, considering we did get married in the courthouse.
That's what I'm talking about. Ain't nothing wrong with the courthouse. Look at that. You see, married at the courthouse, marriage has lasted almost 30. I think that they'll be celebrating 30 years. Married at the courthouse. Some folks get married, spend thousands of dollars, don't last 5 minutes. I've seen it. So let's continue.
Hello. Hi. Hi, I'm Karen.
Chris Fletcher. Linnell Fletcher.
Hi, Karen.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Okay.
Hello, Miss Karen. I'm Lance Fletcher.
Our son Lance.
Nice to meet you all.
And now, of course, we're missing one, Chris.
Yeah. He's on his way.
All right. So, what can I help y'all with today?
Well, we are getting ready to celebrate our 30th anniversary.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
30 years. Remarkable. Bravo. Black love in the making, y'all. They've had it for 30 years, but it's being shown to us. 30 years. That's amazing. I hope that these young folk of today are thinking about having relationships this long. I really hope that, this type of longevity is passed down for sure.
Yes. It's actually a vow renewal.
Okay, excellent.
And just wanted to see if you could give us a great tour of your facility and kind of go from there.
Okay, very good.
What does that G stand for on Chris's belt? Is that guess? Is that what that G stands for, or is that Gucci? Lord have mercy, don't give me that. I have no clue. That's why I'm asking.
It's pretty.
I like it. So this is our primary dining space. This we can set up for up to 175 if you needed.
175 people in that room. I hope they ain't moving around.
That many. Right now, what you're seeing is going to sit between 50 and 60.
Oh, okay.
Cool. And this is the dance floor right here, right?
Yes, you can definitely dance here.
Okay, and the outside, can we
Yeah, let's go look at outside.
Oh,
It's a pretty place. It really is.
oh. Wow, Miss Karen, this is so beautiful. Oh, I love it. How many can sit out here?
In this area, we can get up to 250, 200 comfortably. What you're seeing right now is around 130.
I've been to the altar with you once already.
Hello. Thank you for coming. Yes.
You know what?
Thank you for coming.
Look more like the inauguration and not a renewal.
Exactly.
You know the favorite part.
What's that, sir?
You may kiss the bride.
Oh my God.
Oh, he said that's the favorite part. Men sometimes know what to say and when to say it. They really do. And it just warms your heart when they, finally, show some type of awareness, I should say.
That was no damn kid.
Any other questions that I can answer for you right now?
Not at the moment.
No.
Maybe later.
Okay.
Thank you, Karen.
Thank you so much. This place is perfect.
Of course, because we all are excited and we just want it to be the perfect day for you.
Yes, it's been a long time coming.
Look what the wind blew in.
Yes. Junior.
Fly guy.
What up, son? How you doing?
Cool.
Good. You finished to grab one of those.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, y'all.
You made it. Thank you.
Hey, bro.
Summer boy.
They so awkward with one another. You can tell that there is some underlining something with them, but they all are trying to get past it and come together and film. And that's, the love of it all. They're trying to get past it. You can tell. And even though that it's rough but they're trying to get through it, and I applaud them for that.
Grab your seat.
So you gave us a rose, right? Basically, you would like Kayla to look into the flowers, right? You told me that you want me to look into, the DJ. Of course, I can do that, but maybe that's something more appropriate for Chris to do since he's in music.
So I know some people.
But you know what your mama like.
Mm-hmm.
So DJ, flowers, and what
Then
we
what you gonna do?
I tell you what, how about I coordinate us going to Grandma's graveside? It's something that we need to do as a whole. I really feel like it's gonna, of course, bring some.
That daughter leg just a shaking. She's so nervous. I probably would be too. This is their first season filming, and it's just all new. And I mean, that leg is just going. But it's okay though. Nerves sometimes can show human. It's okay. It's okay to be nervous. It's okay to stumble. It's okay to stutter. It's okay to make mistakes. Those things are okay. We are human. They happen. We are not a perfect people. And sometimes it makes for good content.
Tears, but it's gonna bring some joy. It's much needed.
So it was always my plan to have my mother attend my big day, and I'm just.
It's okay, baby. Just gonna push through.
Remember, she had never been to the beach. Right. She wanted to go to the beach. Y'all do know that was on our anniversary, right?
Right.
She was happy that day. I always have to remember that moment on my anniversary. The day is fast approaching. That's going to be hard for me. Real hard.
I think you need it. You need that peace.
Visiting grave sites does bring some sign of peace. I have gone to visit my son's grave site a lot before I actually moved to Las Vegas, but I would go quite often, and it would bring me a sense of like calmness. I could feel his energy. I could see him at the age he would be in whatever time I would be there. I mean, just so vivid. So vivid. Now I've been told that you stay the same age um when you pass or what have you. Um but I don't know if that's necessarily true because I have seen my son grown. So, it when you hear certain things and you know that you know certain things, it's just like, wait, do you discount what that particular person is saying because you know different, or do we all experience different things? You know, so I try not to negate others' journeys. I only can um, express from my own. So let's continue.
I have not properly grieved with the loss of my mother. And I need to try and find some healing in that for myself.
Hello. Hi, how are you today? Great. How about yourself?
Yeah, I know she my favorite person this season. Yes, Trish, thank you for coming in clutch, baby, because I was starting to feel emotional. So I am glad to see you, darling.
So I'm good. So today I'm bringing the kids to the trampoline place so we can have fun, talk, sit down, have.
There's that pretty Grace Jones look. She is just so pretty to me. Oh my goodness, this lady is a chocolate drop.
Some one-on-one moments to see how they're feeling about how to better co-parent from here. I'm not sure why Xavier chose to wear these baggy ass.
Y'all see that booty? Y'all see that booty? That booty look good, don't it? Honey, I am getting ready to go do me some squats. Her body is amazing. And I'm going to keep saying, y'all, her and Ken. They getting ready to do. Give me 1 second because I'm about to call. Her and Ken are about to do virtual workouts, and I might attend me a few because, honey, I got some pounds that I need to lose and some booty that I need to gain. And I caught her doing no, it wasn't a live. It was a video, I believe, on Ken's page because I follow them. I follow Ken. I follow Trish. I even follow Melody, even though she drives me nuts. When she come live, I be like, lady, she just, she just seems like that mean girl, that girl that know that she's very attractive and all the men probably whistled at her and she just, just up in the air and it's one thing being stuck up and it's another thing being like overly arrogant. And Melody seems like she got just a lot of that in her. I don't know why, but she just comes off that way. She really does. And she just, I don't know. She just rubs me the wrong way. But Trish, honey, that booty looking good, girl. Let's go.
As close to a trampoline place, but between him and Zaria, they're the most competitive because I'm just here. Like, I think my muscles is too big for all this. Can you flip in this little piece right here?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not. Ooh, you landed it too. You scared me for a second. This hurts. Oh, I can do that.
No, you can't.
Watch.
I'm not as good as mine. Oh, hey, Mama.
Look at her. Did she just do a sit jump? How old is Trish? Have mercy. She just did a sit jump. I understand that she is on something bouncing, but still, have mercy. I think I would probably split everything trying to do a sit jump at this age. Have mercy. She got it. I mean, ooh, them legs. Ken, I know you having fun over there. Let's go. Okay, now I'm not hearing the sound. Wait a minute. Do y'all hear the sound? What's going on? Well, I'm not hearing the sound. What's going on? Did the audio go out? There's nothing going on. Oh my good Lord. What is going on? Oh, have mercy. Joy can be a little off, y'all. See, I don't know how to work all these tools. All right.
Just got
Family.
Oh, snap.
He didn't even get over there.
Oh, Mama, don't get stuck down there.
I'm tired.
Me too.
I just want to make sure you guys are straight and you guys are happy and okay. Like,
You know what? Both them babies look like their daddy, but you can see Trish in both of them. But the son definitely looks like the dad. I see yeah, I can see Marquez in both them babies, and I can see Trish in both them babies. A good mix.
are you happy with the family dynamic? Are you happy with the family dynamic?
This like secret small type of like I feel like beef y'all have for some reason. Like it's weird.
That's what I'm trying to smooth out. I think we should have always be able to come together without drama.
Just gotta step back sometimes and breathe.
And breathe.
I agree, little mama. Sometimes she does need to step back and breathe because Trish, you ignite a lot of these situations, darling. I understand that Marquez does bring like some awkward energy. He doesn't feel comfortable just yet. So it is gonna kind of feel like awkward. And then you awkward too, Trish. And I believe too it because, some like unresolved, something or another. But I can say too that when I am around my exes, there is some awkward energy, some reason always in the air. So I don't know where those things come about. Maybe that's just because you guys know you used to be with one another and now you're not, and incorporating your new partners and all that kind of stuff. It's just like, unless you're around each other like constantly to resolve those um awkwardnesses, it's kind of like, a tennis match in its sorts. It's weird, I can't put my finger on it, but I definitely understand where they come from for sure. And yeah, I just know where they come from.
Yeah, I did go ahead and file for divorce from your dad. How you guys really feel about that process?
Well, I thought y'all had already did it, so I mean, kind of at this point.
Oh, you did?
I thought at some point y'all already did. I mean, I had found out that y'all did it, but
how you found out?
Yeah, obvious. Speaking of divorce, do you plan to remarry?
Don't do your plan. Look, what's the sound effect that I can use for that particular situation? Maybe this one. Because that's the question. Are you going to remarry?
Not anytime soon. Well,
Oh, Ken, you hear him? You hear him? What was that? Look, what sound effect could I use for that? Maybe this one. Because Ken, it may be no haps on the cracks.
let me just say not soon. Because I have to do some self-evaluations before I do.
Yeah, I know.
Huh?
I know.
Yeah. I have to do some self-evaluations before I do. So for me and Ken's union, we still have a lot of things we need to work out, especially with communicating.
You've thought about it, though.
Oh. Did she say her and Ken have communication problems? What? No. They didn't have communication problems. She said everything was jazzy. Everything is good over there. You saying something different now, Trish Kid. I'm telling you now. You better sleep with one eye open. You may wake up and she done pulled a crystal on you.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought about it. Of course. Yeah. I thought about it. One of these days, just not soon.
Coming up on Love and Marriage Huntsville.
I know that she knows that it's not really beneficial to our relationship. She's just choosing her.
Oh, is that Nell and Fletcher's house? I never seen the outside of it. That is beautiful if that's their house, or is that the place where where they having that where they're having their ceremony? That is beautiful.
It's all about the plating, 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 plating.
Yeah, that's their house. It is pretty. I love it. Oh my. Now I don't need that much space now. Cause all my kids, not all of them have left. And then I done picked up, one. Uh, but I don't need that much space. But that is beautiful. Maybe if I can get all my kids to come back home. Because I do dream about that at times. That I wish they would come back home and the grandbabies and everything. I don't even mind that now. Come home, children. Bring your partners and the babies. We all need to band together because I see some stuff coming down the pipeline where we probably all gonna be together anyway. Have mercy. Families, oh mercy. Y'all need to grasp together and think about the future. The future probably looks more of like how I grew up than now. Where we were all in one house and just banding together trying to make it. Those were good times, really. They really were. They were really good times. Um we had some foundational things that were instilled. People worked together. And what that did was it created a culture of the next generation being able to be a little bit more financially stable. And we moved out and didn't raise our kids the same way. And I think the universe is telling us, no, now wait a minute, we need to go back. And so now that's why everything is so expensive. Kids can't leave home. Um, Groceries so high. It's like, oh no, we need about 10 incomes up in here, for it to really like look good. Two incomes is just not enough. Not two regular working incomes. You need some side hustles, and them side hustles need some side hustles. Have mercy. But let's go.
Got a plate?
Nail's little bum looking cute too. Okay, now Fletcher, let me find out y'all over there still having fun. I'm jealous.
I'm coming, beautiful. I'm so sorry. Hi. Hi, beautiful.
Like I said, I heard.
Oh. Yo, you heard Cujo in there?
I heard Cujo in there.
Child, he locked up. Don't worry about it. You look so gorgeous. Come on in. I got it all set up pretty for you.
I'm still getting to really know Trish, so I invited her over today so we can talk and kind of dive into what she's really feeling and where she's at with Martell and Marquez with her marriage.
So what you been doing?
Nothing.
We got. I invited you here because you invited me to your home.
Absolutely.
And I'm like, okay, we got to catch up. Let's eat some of this food.
So you made this.
Well, that's nice that Nell, is extending an olive branch to Trish because they are the newest ladies on the show. So that's a good thing for sure.
No.
And she has a nice little spread for her. I appreciate that. See that southern hospitality, and it's all it's usually centered around some good food, honey. That's how I got these 80 pounds back on me. Oh, every time I say 80, I be like, really, Joy? Did you really gain 80 pounds? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I gained 80 pounds. Oh, my. Let's go before I get mad because that chicken is looking so good. It's looking so good.
No, I didn't make that. I can't tell that lie. Because everybody.
She said, I ain't make it. I can't tell that lie. I know that's right. Be honest. The thing is, she feed you though. It don't matter where it came from, who kitchen it came out of. It don't matter. She feeding you though. And it looks good.
I saying that you had something going on with Martell.
Y'all see them eyebrows come up off them eyebrows say, what?
I've been waiting to talk to you about that.
Yeah.
I sure have.
This is what I heard.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all was was it his house?
Yes.
And y'all watched movies together? Or watched a movie together?
We were sitting down. Was supposed to be, we was talking about workout. He couldn't stop talking about Belle and the kids. You know, he said he missed his family. He regrets everything. So it was.
I know y'all grown.
What I told him was, yeah, you right. You know, you on that part.
Hell, I been told him that.
Yeah, and then it was
I told him that countless nights.
He was like, oh, well, I didn't call you over here to be no damn therapy. But you was talking about your family.
And I would have took my black ass right on back out that door.
Well, I
like,
didn't.
Okay.
Because
if we're not over here to do no therapy, that's it.
But it was never no intimate, no sexual, none of that. To be honest with you, despite what everybody say about him, he didn't try to come on to me. He didn't try to come on to me and try to do anything to me. I think I should have been honest. I should have just said something in the beginning before anything came out. That's why I dropped the ball.
Yes,
I did.
Yes, it's definitely best to be honest, whether y'all, did something or not, just to put everything on the table and get it on out there, deal with the, the rewards of it all and move on. Even if y'all, like I said, if y'all had done something, hey, let it be known. Yeah, we sure did do something. Him and Mel wasn't together, he said they wasn't together. Shoot, I was at the house where she, whatever, put it on out there, So no, folks don't have to go behind your back and whisper and make assumptions and all that kind of stuff. Put it on the table. Hey, you a grown person. You can do what you want to do. Martell can do what he want to do. And nobody has to like it at all. Nobody has to like it. But long as the truth is out there, you'll always have a better standing.
Hearing her side of how she hooked up with Martell, how she met Martell. For me, I think Trisha put herself in a situation. So how does Ken and Martell?
Yeah, but she can, it wasn't too egregious where she can't reel it in. Because now all she has to do is say, look, y'all, hey, I messed up. I apologize. I should have, what she's saying, I dropped the ball. I should have just, y'all can either take it for what it is and move on or whatever. She ain't got to keep campaigning, pandering, going back and forth. And, y'all either going to accept it for what it is or not.
Okay, it's really work. Do they get along?
No. Mm-mm.
Let me ask you something. Why did it take you so long to sign the papers?
Well, in the beginning, Marquez, he went his way, out my way. We never saw each other. He said he wanted to go find himself, and I said, you know what? I totally agree.
You allowed him to go find himself, what I'm hearing.
Yeah, because that's what he said he needed to do.
Discover himself.
That's
he told you that?
Yeah. We separated. I was in a dark place because, I had lost a lot of people.
Oh.
He was out enjoying life, partying, having fun, just enjoying life when I was trying to get through life. Yeah, my mom and dad passed 7 months apart. My mom went to a diabetic coma on their 38th year wedding anniversary. She didn't come out of it. It was rough. It was rough. And not to have that support, when we had sat down and had a conversation, the that came out of his mouth, he said, I was too close to my family. Dude, they were dying. What do you mean I was too close to them? My sister passed in my hands. Zaria's sitting there watching me, trying to pump life into her.
I'm trying to pump life into her. So it was hard.
I'm sorry, Trish. It's okay, baby. Don't.
And here we go. And here we go. We get to it. We finally get to it. We get to the reason why their dynamic is the way that it is. It's not that she doesn't love him. She needed him. And she is so hurt that he chose to not be there, not care for her in her situation. Men can be very selfish at times. Or maybe it's just people. People can be selfish at times. But when you have chose to be in a relationship, there has to be care given on both sides for the relationship to work. One person cannot be feeding the other and not have the action reciprocated. Because the person that's feeding it and possibly never receiving gets tired, worn out, drained, not having anything left for not even themselves at times, and I feel her. I feel her. And I understand him too, wanting to they've been together since kids. He said we've been together since high school. So him coming to her and saying, I need to find myself. I understand that. I understand that. However, though, you do have a family. You have a wife and kids. And so while you're finding yourself, you still have responsibility. And you have to make it work where all things, are okay. And it can be done if you want it to be done. See, he chose to relinquish his responsibility to focus on him and look at what happened to his family. He lost it. Was it worth it?
Good.
No, I'm ready to stop.
It's okay. We don't have to talk about this. I've been through the same thing. You good, babe? My mom was here at the house with me. I went through the same thing. To lose your mother and your father and a sibling, all the pain that Trish has dealt with and still dealing with and suppressing, I think she has handled herself very well. I think she's a trooper.
She definitely is. Mother, father, sister, in a short period of time. Come on now. And then the person that she chose to do life with bails? Are you kidding me?
I can't imagine all that you've been through. So it's for me, I know I get emotional like you when it's talking about my passing of my mom.
Yeah.
I'm quick to say, just leave me alone.
Leave me alone. Yep.
I'm over here minding my own business. I'm fine.
Yes, that's me. I'll tell you, I'm fine.
I'm fine.
But if you keep asking me if something wrong, then I'm gonna get mad.
The slightest little thing triggers me. I'm just so used to my mom being here that I can go to and tell me how to handle things because I don't pretty much listen to nobody else.
Yeah, me neither.
She was that person of reason. And would tell me, oh, well, Linnell, this is what you need to do. And I don't have her no more to say those things. So I catch myself getting angry. I can go from 0 to 100. And it's like, leave me alone.
Yep, that's me.
I never cried about anything.
Me neither. But when I get mad,
I'm never the one to cry about anything.
That's
Most
me.
people think I'm hard to get along with or she's mean.
That's me.
I'm just very strong-headed and
you bottle it in like me. If I don't have anybody around me to set me.
Yep. They always say strong people are mean. No, not mean, stern. With morals, with boundaries. You know, caretakers. We got to have boundaries because folks mistake kindness for weakness a lot of times. And caretakers will take care of just about anybody. They will. And they are taken advantage of in a way that is mind blowing. So we build up, you know, a guard, a barrier, you know, a protection to let you know that although, yes, we will care for you, we will also keep distance if need be. So that's where, you know, that hardness comes from. You know, my kids tell me all the time, Mom, nobody like you. That's a lie. It's not that nobody like me. It's that those that I've had to show sternness to, they're like, ooh, your mama's something else. But it keeps the demons away. See, my personality is only gonna take to those who are good because I give good. If you're not good, you ain't gonna like me. Because I'm that type where, baby, I will name it. Don't come in here with that demon. I see that demon and I'm gonna name that demon. And because you know the name of the demon too, you might be mad that I named them and showed them, you know, that I see it. And so, of course, you're going to be like, oh, no, I don't like that person. How dare her? See my demon. That's my demon. Oh, I see it. And I ain't afraid to call it out. Sure not. Always have been that way. Baby, no, you can't bring no demons around here. Joy is going to overpower any demon. Okay? You're going to get from around me. So let's go.
Y'all, and I'm just to myself. It helps. So that's why I'm such a private person. If I'm to myself, I don't have to deal with nobody else's emotions.
Listening to you say that kind of gives me a perception of myself.
Yes. Because caretakers, I'm telling you, we have to get in a corner by ourselves because we feel others' energy. We feel when there is a need because we're caretakers. We feel it. So we gotta keep ourselves distant so we ain't gotta feel, because honey, wanting to take care of the world is a hard task. And I tell you, I have that type of heart. And I'm not the only one. There's a lot of folks that would love to take care of the entire world. I have the heart of wanting to take care of the entire world. When I say the entire world. That's how much of a caretaker I am. And because I'm such, because Nell may be such, because Trish may be such. Let me go in the house and close my door, and please don't let nobody in here, because I really only got enough to take care of these four walls. But if somebody come in here needing some help, Lord Jesus, I'm gonna do it. So I get it. Let's go.
Ever since my mom passed during COVID, I'm like, what the hell? What's going on now? Because I really have been crying a lot. I'm realizing I still need some closure with dealing with my loss of my mother. Thank you, beautiful, for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I think I needed this moment. We both did.
Nail so tiny. I thought Trish was tiny, and Nail even more tiny. Oh, I just love that house. Now I wish it was a. Ooh, give me a second, Jesus. That cough just came out of nowhere. I would love the brick to have been darker, but it's so pretty.
On Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Trying to.
Here's Ken. Here's Ken.
What up? My guy.
I'd just be so upset at the men's shoe game on this show. Oh my God, it's so bad. What damn Ken? What is them? Oh my mercy. I mean, of course there's some Nikes, yes. But I would have thought that the men's sneaker game would be on point. But I guess a lot of them wear suits most of the time. So they probably ain't thinking about sneakers like I'm thinking about sneakers. But my. I mean, I know a few pair of Jordans that would accentuate his attire for sure. But okay.
Good to see you, man. What you been up to?
Good. Man, trying to stay cool.
Man, what? Tell me about it. Ain't seen you since the dang party, dude.
Man,
What
listen.
you been on? Give me some tea.
Man, listen, bro. It ain't got no easier. I'll tell you that much.
Stuff is gonna get resolved.
The young man is quite handsome. Let's see what their interaction is going to be about.
Like as far as the kid situation, or
I think I'm starting to get to the point now where it's starting to cause a little frustration. Like,
Uh-oh. Excuse me. Is Ken getting tired of waiting? Excuse me. Is Ken getting tired of waiting?
easy going and real. I'm able to deal with a lot,
okay,
for the most part.
Yeah.
But I think like that situation, the whole Martell situation, like trying to communicate with Trisha, she gets so defensive about everything. It's like I asked her a question, it's an automatic accusation. As if I'm accusing her of something already before she even answers the question.
If a person is reacting that way, then usually that's what it is. Point blank, period.
You think that means because you're guilty?
I was looking for some of the same type of sound effects that the show playing. Like, what sound effect could be going on right now? They played it, and that's exactly how I'm feeling.
It's definitely a guilty
response.
Yeah. But I feel like just me knowing Trisha is the way I do, I just think that it has become something that she had adapted to because of her prior situation. I think I'm starting to get frustrated. You know me, I take a lot.
Yeah.
But like trying to communicate with Trisha, her responses and the way she operates was like I put so much time and effort in my heart. You know how hard that is for us,
Yeah.
And it's like the things that I say aren't received properly and isn't.
Boy, them legs shining, boy. Woo, boy, them legs look good. Have mercy, honey. I mean, and I'm really not into like a bodybuilding type of men. You know, I love a good strong man, of course, but the bodybuilders or men who like overly exercise for their bodies to look that way, no, no, no. I don't find that attractive, but them legs do look good.
Taken into consideration. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like what I feel or what I think don't matter.
What's your approach though? I mean, do you approach it like, hey, start it off with, this isn't an argument?
I have to. I have to, and then it ends up turning into an argument. Like,
oh yeah, Trish doesn't know how to communicate. She said that though. She said we have to work on our communication. And see, my thing is, you have to do that before you start living with one another. You can't be working on communication and cohabitating, especially with children. There are children watching your miscommunications and you're passing that crap down. So if those problems are not aired out like before you decide to live with one another, what you think your kids gonna do? They gonna do the same thing in their relationships. They gonna have bad communication because mama don't know how to communicate, and evidently Ken don't know how to regulate.
like it shouldn't always be a because I'm trying to just merely talk to you. You know what I'm saying?
She just don't really talk about feelings.
Sometimes, you know, it seems like, okay, we're getting there. And then I feel like when it, and this might sound crazy, and I tell her this all the time, when she gets too happy and she feels like that she's allowing herself to be more.
I already know what you're gonna say.
It makes her be like, you know what? Nope.
Shut it off.
Shut it off. Let me stop.
Yeah,
I can't give him too much of that. That's what she went through with him, though. It always was.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get with a woman that has not been healed from her previous situation. You end up just being the filler. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't ready to be in no relationship. She still ain't ready. But you guys have chosen, excuse me, to be with one another. And so this is the ramifications of that choice. You know, I'm not saying you guys chose wrong, but what I'm saying is you just have to deal with the situation as it is. And if this is something you're not willing to do, if you're not willing to go through the healing with her, because that's what it's going to take. It's going to take time, healing, patience, grace, communication, all that good stuff. You know, a relationship with the ex is going to have to be had. Like all those things have to come about for a more perfect union. That's my opinion, though. You know, don't, I ain't gonna say I'm right, but what I am gonna say is test it for yourself. Test it for yourself. You know, you are the next man up with a woman that, you know, wasn't ready. I mean, she just wasn't ready. But I heard that this is what you like, Ken. So there, I don't know. Do you like it or do you not? Do you not like being the savior? Some men like being the savior, you know, but you got to stick it out with her. You know, she loves both y'all. She don't know what to do with that. She don't know what to do with it.
It's a battle. Trisha definitely has a lot of trust.
Hello to the people that just came in the room. I'm glad to see you. We are reviewing Love and Marriage, Season 9, Episode 12, Shady now, Sunny later. I hope y'all hitting that like button, and I really hope y'all sharing. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, okay?
Issues because of Marquez. But if Trisha doesn't learn to trust me, my patience is definitely going to run out for sure. Trish got to come off of this guard.
Like, I know, literally, since I've known you, you've always been this guy. Like, you'll do anything for people you want to do for. And I know you've done a lot for her, so how she doesn't understand this by this time is kind of beyond me. Like, I'm like, you should know this is genuinely him. He's not putting it.
I think she knows that it's genuinely him. It's just, she doesn't know what to do with her feelings. She got involved with a man when she was still in love with another man. Her feelings had not left for her husband when Ken came about. Just because he was absent doesn't mean that her feelings were gone. She allowed you to come in because it helps to have someone there when you're hurting. Ken, don't act like you don't know what your position is now, darling. You know what type of woman you got with, right? You did get with a married woman, right?
I ain't gonna lie, a really good guy told me this. Everything you do is a choice. I know that.
Everything you do is a choice. Thank you, Jesus. I say that every day. Everything you do is a choice, even love. Love is a choice, y'all. Love is a choice. It's not something that you fall into. It's not something you fall into. It's a choice to do. I told my Uber driver the other day, I said, I love you, Uber driver, because I choose to love you. And he looked at me and he was like, you just taught me something. Yeah, it's a choice. It's a choice. I have a care for that Uber driver just from a 30-minute interaction that I can equate to love. Not the love like I have for my husband or children. It's the love that I have for people. Love is a choice. Meaning, if this person was in need and I knew of and could do, I would. If I was in this person's presence and there was a need, or it doesn't necessarily have a need, if we ever interact again, I would greet them with open arms and be like, remember our interaction the last time? Hey, we're meeting up again, and and go from there. It's a choice. People think it's this magical thing. Now, don't get me wrong. You do feel magical energy when you have love for people. But after you have made the choice to do so, that's where the magic comes in. Now the magic happens. Because you've made the choice, the magic happens. Let's go before I get to ranting.
She knows that it's not really beneficial to our relationship. She's just choosing herself in those moments. And I feel like that's selfish.
No, it's not that she's choosing herself. She don't know how to communicate. Trish don't know how to communicate. She been in a relationship ever since she was a kid. Ever since she was a kid. Oh my goodness. Do you know how hindering that is when you are in a relationship, or that you've chosen at an age that you really don't know too much of nothing. Not saying that some of those relationships don't come out to be successful. What I'm saying is those relationships are tested. And you got to be a strong something or another to grow with a person from that age. You have to really have a strong either a choice of where y'all going, a choice to be together. All that has to match up. So let's continue.
Like, I feel like at some point you got to choose me. I'm so understanding of her past. But what I'm trying to get her to understand that, like, we have to get past that. Like, we can't stay there. You know?
It take time. It takes time. It takes time. And sometimes it takes a lifetime.
Been separated 4 or 5 years. Like,
that's no time. 4 or 5 years is no time. People be thinking that years is so long. Oh, we dated for 2 years. Girl, that ain't nothing. 2 years. Do that when you've been with somebody 30 years, 10 years seem like ain't nothing. Oh, what you mean you been with somebody 10 years? Shoot, we were just not getting into the thick of it at year number 10. It didn't start getting good at year number 15. So, I guess time is all relative, I guess, but 4 or 5 years, that's really not a long time to get over a relationship that has been around since you were a child. I heard that if you've been married 10 years, you probably should be single for 10. That maybe it takes 10 years to heal. I don't know, but that's what I heard. But I do know that 4 or 5 years is nothing. That's nothing.
Are they divorced yet?
Man, hell no.
See, they ain't even divorced yet. So really, them 4 or 5 years they really ain't nothing. You is messing with a married woman. Lord have mercy. He is trying to, I don't even know how to word this. I can't. All I'm saying is, love, that the clock don't start ticking until the divorce happened. And then y'all could revisit all these things. But you with a married woman.
Okay, they're still married. All right. I just feel like enough time has passed. If she wanted to be divorced, I think she could have done
She
it.
should have. No, 100%.
Are you sure? And it's a tough question, dude. And don't take it the wrong way. Are you sure she don't want to be with him? Because look, man, wasn't that her high school sweetheart?
Trisha has told me over and over again how much she can't stand Marquette.
So what she say that? She say she can't stand him. She ain't say she ain't love him. Did she tell you that? You do know that love don't go away. Once you have chose to love somebody, love don't go away. Love may change, but it don't go away. Just because you're not intimate with somebody no more, don't mean that the care for them is not there. Like, I'll always care for certain people in my life, no matter what. Just because, at that time, we had that particular connection, and although that we don't have that part of connection, we do have a connection enough where I will always have a connection. That just happens in life. Once you love somebody, you probably will always love them. I don't believe falling out of love. I just believe that love changes.
Yes. And she also has let it be known that the paperwork has been notarized. I don't quite understand why she's holding on to it. But maybe it's just the fact that she thinks that, you know, her family is really going to have a lot to say about her getting a divorce.
But this ain't my first time seeing you be the punching bag, though, bro. You tend to put up with a whole lot of and I feel like I'll be wondering, like, why are you so into being that guy? Like, I'm just gonna take it. I'm gonna take it.
Because it's like I feel like this, to be honest, I feel like most people are naturally people anyway.
What did he say? Did he say that he just choosing to be in a situation because he feel that most people are just shitty people anyway? So that means you don't value yourself properly, correct? I mean, that what? Most people are shitty people. No, that could not be true. That could not be true. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do believe that people have flaws. Yeah, but you know, most people being shitty. No, that can't be right. Hope that ain't right. That hasn't been my experience. I mean, it's been about 50-50.
Everybody's self-centered, selfish. They only care about what they have going on with themselves. I'm gonna endure it no matter where I go. And I'm like trying to get her to understand.
You're gonna endure what? Pain everywhere you go? Because, I mean, don't get me wrong, there's levels to pain. It's a spectrum. But, I mean, you shouldn't go in thinking that's just what you're going to be encountering. You know, that you should be going in thinking that you're going to be experiencing love and happiness.
Like I'm pouring into everybody's cup, overfilling every.
So you better find you somebody that'll pour into yours, because how dare you be in something where your cup not being filled? Didn't I just say that in order for relationships to work, everybody's cup needs to be filled, even the person who pours into everybody's cup? They cup gotta be filled too. You cannot do that to yourself. I don't know why folks get themselves in such things. You know, I always knew from a very young girl that you shouldn't be where you're not wanted, accepted, given grace. If somebody don't like your particular personality, and guess what? Move on to the next one. There's no way I'm gonna stay in a relationship and I ain't smiling. That is absolutely insane.
Body cup, and when I get to mine, it's whoop, and I'm like, baby, what's up? Like, it's your turn. I just think that when you're within a certain relationship and a certain dynamic, people tend to take advantage of it.
Okay.
You know, because they don't feel like you're gonna go nowhere.
Like I said, I've been around you in a few relationships, and like I said, you don't mind being that punching bag.
Oh, he said you don't mind being a punching bag. Oh, that's not good. You like being a punching bag, kid? You don't mind being a punching bag, Ken? Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad.
So as your friend, it's kind of hard to just watch you do that again. You got to protect.
Yeah, yeah. I'm glad you're saying something, friend. I don't know how long you've been waiting to say this, but it shouldn't have been like after several relationships. A good friend would have said relationship number 1. Let me tell you something, brother. Don't be no punching bag for nobody. You better go find you somebody that's gonna hug you and kiss you and hold you, not punch you. It's somebody out there. Now, you may have to wait on them. It may not look the way you thought it was going to look. See, so, you know what? Let me tell you something. So many people get so caught up on appearance. And I don't mean like appearance in uh like style and well, people get caught up on that too, but that all that stuff can be learned. But say for instance, a person is light skinned, dark skinned, maybe a little heavier than the other, or, may wear braids or a low cut, whatever. We all have preferences. We do. We all have preferences. I used to love big men. Like when I say big, like when I was younger, like if you was like 250 pounds, it was like, ooh, ah. And I was a small little thing, but I loved me a big man. And so anything little, I would just like swat away. I swatted away something good, maybe. Who knows? But those preferences are just a preference, okay? Someone can have some other traits and, they may not all the way be what you thought it to be. Again, love is a choice. You can choose to go another way and love. So you can wait. She may not look like Trish. May look like Tish. Let's go.
Protect yourself too. What is keeping you there? Like, why? If your cup is always empty and skipped, then what are you sticking around for?
What are you sticking around for? What are you? Do you think it's gonna change when the papers magically are signed? Because people's behaviors, are just that they're personal to them. It has no bearing on a piece of paper. She gonna be the same person. She just gonna be the same person divorced. Come on now, Ken. You gotta be smarter than that, sir. But I know now. See now, y'all making money together. Y'all on this show. Y'all got a storyline. That's motivation to be together. Y'all better choose wisely. Get it together, Trish. You better start pouring into Ken's cup. Okay? Get that divorce if you have not gotten it. Make him an honest man.
When for you is enough enough?
When it's done and it needs to be done, I know how to lead. I think a lot of times it's so hard for people to do that because the situation that they're in is so convenient and they can't create their own convenience for themselves.
Okay.
I don't have that problem. It's not like I'm staying because it's a situation that I have to be in because I can't go nowhere else. It's getting to the point.
Oh no, no. See y'all need to quit playing with one another. Let me tell you something. Y'all playing with each other. Ain't no way you supposed to have that kind of feelings in no relationship. No. What you mean? You know when to leave. You supposed to be staying because you in love. Oh my God. What is going on here? Why are people in relationships that they shouldn't be in? We gonna have to talk about that one day.
Sometimes I'd be like, man, I gotta go. I gotta run. You know what I'm saying?
This mute button getting on my nerves. You should run, Ken. You should. You should run. And Trisha run.
some point it's gonna be, hey, 1, 2, 3,
Right.
or get as far away from I can and just breathe. You know what I'm saying?
Coming up on Love and Marriage Huntsville.
How many cups do you need?
So today is the
I'm just speaking from experience. We know how these days go. Never times are well if we don't make no sense. So I'm at the front door, and you're just up a level in my bed. You're still there, you're still in my head. You're still there, and I can't be upset. You're still there.
What's up, son? What's going on, Dad? Hey, Mom.
Hey, babe.
How you doing?
I'm all right.
Hey, beautiful.
Hey, babe.
Alright, we stop at the red light. Why we toss and turn up all night, thinking how we always fight. Why will it take for us to be alright? We stop.
Yeah, I believe it's been 5 years.
5 years. Hey, Betty.
Try not to come out here.
Oh, their last name is Ware. Oh, wow.
To be honest. I understand. It's better being out here with you guys. It's way easier.
A little more support.
Yeah. Me being off at school while she passed was a little tough for me. She just looked at you when you got ready to go. Yeah, she stared at you for a long time.
I feel more down than sad, but I know where she's at. So it kind of makes me feel as if God got it.
You feel at peace?
Yeah.
What it sounds like.
Right.
Because you know she's at peace.
I came out maybe about a month ago for the first time. And something had kept telling me, like, you know, Lance, you need to get out here. You know, your grandmother I feel it. You know what I'm saying? I feel her presence still. A lot of my hurt comes and stems from the fact that I wasn't there as much as I know I should have been there in her last days, you know? Trying to keep people in compliance with work and being a little selfish with my time in reference to my love life. And I really didn't digest the fact that my grandmother was on her last leg, so to speak.
She loved her grandkids. It was 4 of you guys. Yeah. Well, you know, you're her first grandchild, you know. She put a lot of time in with you. She actually did everything. She was right there with me. When I was pregnant, I was scared. I was 20 years old. She told me I was gonna be okay. And she got me. She was a good mom. She was an excellent grandmother. I always felt like I was trying to live up to her expectations of the things she done for y'all and all the things she gave y'all. And she used to say, and that's why we put it on there, gone but not forgotten. She told me, you gonna miss me when I'm gone. You just always going. You just go.
I know the day would come when we would say goodbye.
I didn't spend enough time.
Left of us but memories.
I just didn't want to do this.
Now your eyes are colder than December. The fire is out.
I love you, Mom. I love you so much.
We're gonna last forever. Then you said, well, all good things must come to an end.
I wish you was here. Always been in my heart. I'm trying to walk out. I know you watching over me. I just want to always make you proud. I miss you so much. I miss you so much. Oh, Lord, I miss you so much. I can't. I can't. I just miss you so much.
Broken now, so distant, and I've never felt so long.
It's too hard for me. I just wanted my mom to be here. It's so hard.
Thank you, Betty. We love you. We appreciate you. I appreciate you. And you're gone, but you will never be forgotten. We love you. Thank you. Keep watching over us.
Everybody goes sometime. It just depends on when. But I can't help but to believe that I'll see you again on the other side of the endless sky, wherever you are. That's heaven.
Coming up on Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Okay, so that was a quiet scene there because I'm over here crying like a big baby. For those of you who do not know, you will know that Joy is a big crybaby. Yes, I am. It doesn't take much for me to get emotional. And that was an emotional moment. And honey, I just let it be that what it needed to be.
I'm messy and shady. Then everybody.
So today is the bachelorette party, and I have some surprises for the ladies. We have body painting, and I'm hoping that everything goes well because today is Nell's big day. She's never had a wedding or a bachelorette party, which is why they're like, oh, she needs to call it a hen party because she is not a bachelor.
That's so sweet of
The
you
shade.
to do that.
Oh, thank you.
All right, Trish with the booty out. Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Here comes one of the body painted models right now. You know you're going to be painted tonight?
We're going to do what?
You're going to be painted tonight.
No.
Yeah, you didn't know that? You're going to join them.
No.
This is AQ,
Nice
and this is her lovely mom, Miss
Angie.
Miss Angie turns up. Don't let that face fool you.
She turns up.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
That's why I'm not drinking tonight.
What? Why not? Because you keep showing out when you have a drink.
That's what he told me.
That's what they tell you. Do you remember?
Nope.
Well, I can tell you that they probably are accurate.
I know you're not joking.
They said they told Trish not to drink. Oh, Lord.
You remember what happened the other night at your
Absolutely. Remember, I only had one glass of wine.
You was at it.
with
Nell.
I do not like what Sunni did with Moses, but I just don't feel like it's my battle to fight.
If you want her there, we're all adults. If y'all move with him, I gotta move around though. But for me now, I need to assess our relationship going forward.
I was like, whoa, this is scaring me.
What did scare you? It was just conversation.
It was, but it was like elevated conversations.
I'm not nervous at all to see Mel today. After our powwow at Madani, I've learned to set my expectations and adjust when people show me who they are. Okay, I'm feeling Mary J. Blige coming through the door. We start at the door. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start at the door. I specifically got you for her. You're so tough. She looks like Shady. You see?
What's up, y'all? What you doing? What's up? How y'all doing?
Hello.
What y'all doing?
These are our models for body painting. Would you like something to drink?
No, I'm good. Thank you. I'm good.
You want anything to drink?
No, I just ate. Yeah, I just ate. And then I'm not gonna get to stay too long because I'm doing something with the kids tonight.
Okay. You said you can't stay? We painting.
Nuh-uh.
We painting.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to paint.
She ain't gonna be able
I'm not gonna, but no, I ain't gonna be able to paint.
I just always feel like when we have these little gatherings, we always get to a point where everybody's kind of like standoffish. Right. I'm just kind of looking around like, okay, so what's next? Who we say
Who's
next?
gonna break the ice?
Right.
Right.
Have you talked to Mel?
Nope.
You say that fast. Do you not want to?
Hey, real quick, if y'all don't mind, Kimmy and Trish, since we right here. Hey, Trish, you have an issue with me?
Uh-oh, look at Mel. Do you have an issue with me? Hey, Trish. Girl, stop.
No.
Okay.
Because if I would have, I would have told you for sure.
Oh, okay.
I'm surprised she said no.
Okay, right. Because me and Kimmy met up the other day, and Kimmy was kind of asking me, I guess because y'all met up or something, and so she was asking me, and I was like, not as I know, I don't know her. Like, I don't know her to have an issue with her.
Okay, that's exactly what I said. I said I don't know you to have an issue with you, but yes, trust me, I'm gonna get to it. I said I just didn't like the way that she was instigating at the celebration.
You felt like I was instigating?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Just started going crazy, as usual.
Have a seat. Hey, Trish, you know you be throwing your little shade all the time.
When somebody's voice elevates, damn it, mine gonna elevate too.
I believe Trish still in love with him because she get triggered too easily.
Somebody just said.
Oh, that was a little instigation, I guess.
You were still in love with your ex-husband.
Oh, it's a current one. So when you shared with Kim,
Mel said, no, it's a current one.
that you felt some kind of way about me saying a couple of comments.
She
at the
said
end.
exactly what she's saying.
Yeah,
now.
I heard it.
She didn't say she didn't like you. She said she felt like it was messy.
So my question is this: when you felt like I gave my opinion or a comment on a situation that we were all very privy to, right? And so then now I'm being messy. So that means you think everybody up in here, including the lady of honor who's coming in, is messy, correct?
No. I had a little pep talk before I came in there today. I told myself, stay calm, don't go crazy. But when
I think it's coming though.
the mail starts coming for me, I can just feel it gearing up.
Everybody.
Her couch scene. She looks so cute on her couch scene.
Give their opinion. So what? Everybody's right. Right.
It was at the table when I guess we were sitting down and she was like, oh, they still love each other.
And it was a joke.
It wasn't a
Now, what is these numbers all about? Because I seen Nell's son have a number 8 as a charm on his necklace. And I believe Mel has 11. Now, I do know that ones are angel numbers. All numbers represent something for sure. Excuse me. But I never really saw numbers used as a pendant. Let's go.
A joking moment to me.
Here we go. You're acting it up.
We were sitting down and she was like, oh, they still love each other.
And it was a joke.
It wasn't a joking moment to me.
When I talked with you, I said to you, I felt like it didn't seem like it was big enough that it's something y'all couldn't talk through. And for you to say that it wasn't a joking moment, that's understandable. But she might not have felt that or known that in.
Kimmy, shut up. Kimmy, shut up.
That moment. But we haven't had a talk. I hadn't had a chance to talk to her until now.
So do y'all have an understanding now? There's nothing lingering on.
It is what it is.
You understand her now, Mel? No.
Hey, that's her. It ain't got to do with me.
Well, how y'all gonna move forward?
That's why her name is Mel. My name is Trisha. It is what it is.
I haven't said or asked any more than anybody else up in this group have said or asked concerning what's occurring around Trish. So if I'm messy and shady, then everybody up in here messy
and that's shady. My opinion.
And everybody, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody has shady.
Both of them need to be accountable for what they have said and done. Yeah, the conversation's going left, but they need to talk about it. I hope they can get it squashed out.
They didn't need to talk about it, Kimmy. Girl, please. What kind of cracker-knacker bull crap is this?
Before Nell walks in, I don't want her to walk in on them kind of going back and forth at her day.
But see all that energy right there, and that's why now it's this energy for me. In the mode,
I don't give two.
I don't think anybody gives two.
It don't matter. I think we've talked enough about this.
I mean, we just.
Okay, what's going on? What y'all finna duke it out or something? Because all the loud talk ain't necessary. Y'all need to act like ladies. Y'all out in the public and y'all being filmed, and this is silly. So if y'all ain't finna slap each other around, y'all need to take it back to being ladylike, because this is so uncouth.
Wasting energy and wasting breath. Precious breath that we can be speaking on.
I'm not wasting.
I'm a bitch. I'm a good one, though. I'm a good one. So it's two bitches arguing.
Not wasting breath. Not wasting breath.
What is all this rah-rah? I don't like it.
This is the weird part. For two people who said they don't have an issue with each other, it clearly sounds like an issue.
And Kimmy, you helping it be an issue. Girl, please. I'm telling you, I wouldn't be studying none of y'all. I'd be the one that got up and told Nell, honey, I'll come back when you done cleared the room of the ratchetness. Because these women don't know how to handle themselves. It's silly that y'all sitting around in your pretty clothes, acting like y'all want to roll around and knock each other heads off. It ain't never that serious.
Well, I didn't have one. I said, yeah, Mimosas with Melody, tell Trisha to come. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't have a problem with her. But it's her 1,000 wouldn't work in my life. It just wouldn't. So I'm not talking to Kim. So that wouldn't work in my life. So that being said, I won't have conversation with her.
I can talk to her about people.
So I can keep my energy where it needs to be. Trisha and her tone right now is as if she knows me and she feels like she can play in my face. I don't know you, Trisha. So I'm gonna need you to get your tone together a little bit. And maybe.
Girl, who is you talking to, Mel? Talking about get their tone together. What is you talking about, girl? Who are you?
She's used to talking to people in her life that way.
Now you are. See, you created the energy by coming in and talking about something. Hey, Trish. Why are you discussing that right now? At Nell's bachelorette. How come you couldn't have called Trish on the phone, emailed her, DM'd her, with all these different ways of communication we have in 2025. But you had to wait till film day. I keep telling y'all need to quit letting these producers produce y'all because they got y'all looking like absolute fools at times. Y'all look like heckling hens going back and forth with one another. Yip, 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 yip. That's all I hear. Yip, 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 yip. Police.
Maybe she's used to running over men and being aggressive like that. But I'm not the one. Sorry.
This is Nell's night. It ain't about Nell, one of y'all.
Nell ain't even here yet.
It don't matter. The energy don't need to be permeating before she gets here.
Oh, the energy's gonna be good when she gets here.
Bring it on. Yeah.
Hi, ladies.
Oh my God, did a hair come in before she did? That hair is a mess. Did she do that at home? Oh, Lord, Sunny, Jesus. Girl, you are not representing St. Louis well.
I just told Mel and Trish that they need to simmer down because this is a party for Nell. And then in walks Sunny.
It looked like she ate 4 hams and 3 chickens.
I hope I can take my own advice.
Next on Love and Marriage Huntsville.
That's all you have done is lie. Lies. Baby, I don't gotta lie about nothing. I'm not your baby. There's nothing to lie about. That's all you do.
I don't have to lie.
Don't talk about
on.
it. I moved on before it even was a thing.
So how can we stop it, though?
Yeah, stop talking about it. And I'm gonna talk about what I want to talk about.
Would everyone please rise?
Somebody call 911, please. What's going on?
It's not Martell that I have an issue with. I have the issue with you.
We go through this conversation after conversation. When I
we
leave
don't.
them, yes, we do.
It's your deception.
No,
that
it's
makes
you.
me ask you these questions.
No, even after we are where we are now, he still lives.
It's not
in
him,
them
it's
house.
you. I don't think about that man. I'm thinking it's you.
I don't think about it.
It's you.
Obviously you do. I mean, no, I don't.
This is why we can't have this conversation. I'm literally telling you that it's not him. I'm telling you it's you.
No, it's you. Actually.
Well. Well. Honey, I don't know why the heck they named this episode Shady Now. Oh, Shady Now, Sunny later, because Sunny coming up next. Shady Now, Sunny later. All right, that one kind of probably makes sense. All right. I'm going to give them that because some of these titles, I'm like, why would they name that? It didn't have nothing to do with it, but I understand that one. Well, guys, I think I may have overcooked my meatloaf being with y'all. See, I gotta find a balance. I have to find a balance. I think I didn't overcook my meatloaf being with y'all. But that's okay. I know now not to put nothing in the oven while I'm live. Because I sure ain't thought twice about it. Can't hear no timer or nothing because I'm all the way up in my office. And my 3 men that's in the house ain't paid attention to nothing until the last minute, but we'll see. We're going to see if we can do any recovery. All right, guys. So we are getting ready to close it on out. I thank y'all for being with me. I hope that y'all didn't hit the like button. Let's see. Now, what 29 likes come from? What the people was that? I'm so way back with me. 29 people can't do her. Get out of here. That is amazing. I love y'all. The 29 people that hit that like button. Come on now. Let's get to it. I wish amazingness on your life. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope that you come back. That was really good. Guess what? I wish they had subscribed to the channel. But that's okay. Maybe they'll come back and subscribe next time. Oh, look, this music. Look, now you don't want to do what I need you to do. All right, let's close it on now, y'all. Enjoy your night. Enjoy your day. Enjoy every moment that comes your way. You know why. Yeah. Y'all know why. I've been here a little while. I think y'all are starting to catch up. It's because joy is real, y'all. So until next time, I'm going to work on an outro. I'm going to work on an outro. And hopefully, next time we'll have an outro. I'll see y'all later. Meatloaf.